Well, Alan, congratulations today. The supporters are talking about the first league victory at your home ground. You'll be glad then that talking point's away.
No, we spoke about it during the week as well, about winning games here. And listen, we maybe been unfortunate. We've had possibly the two best teams in Dunfermline and Falkirk here, two full-time teams, and it's difficult. And they had too much for us on the day, but a good result in midweek in the cup, and then to follow that up with a league victory here. It's just let's just keep moving, and the more games we win here, the less people talk about things.
Yeah, sure. And I think there was really good standards today set after Wednesday's result. And to be fair, maybe a lineup, that kind of raised a few eyebrows in the stand as well, because it's one that you've been mixing and matching and doing a bit of rotation of the squad. Yeah,
we just asked the boys to be positive. Whatever you're going to do, go and be positive, go and ask questions, go after people. I felt in the maybe a couple of the league games when we haven't done well, we've been a bit uncertain, and we just tried to tweak the formation just to take away some of the grey areas. Make it simple. You know what your job is, you know what you have to do, and rather than just I have to do A or B and I wasn't sure, so I did nothing. Just making sure, just trying to simplify it, and then ask the players to bring the energy and enthusiasm and the positivity, and I thought we did that today.
Yeah, I think so. In terms of you're talking about last Saturday playing players, making it beneficial for them to be involved in Wednesday, and looking at the squad that you had on the pitch, the people that sat on the bench, people that aren't stripped as well. You're blessed for choice out there, aren't you?
Yeah, we have got a strong squad, and it's just making sure we look after them. And as I said in midweek, there's lots of players here that can rightly say they deserve a little bit more game time. I'm trying to make sure we look after everyone, and I think I made 8 changes in midweek and boys played. And on the back of that, some come into the team today. Danny Hanlon scores a hat-trick, so you can't not play him. And I say we just we had the Hibs boys. The boys on loan from there, but they couldn't play in midweek, so they came back in contention. So yeah, it's strong, but then near the end we've had to use all 5 subs to a couple of injuries or knocks, and a couple of tactical changes just to make sure we saw it through the game. So it's the benefit of having the squad, and I keep saying we'll need everyone over the season, and it's been important and played out that way so far.
In terms of today's game though, kicked off, Clyde got out the traps early, and we're starting to cause a couple of issues the first 15-20 minutes. I think thereafter though, you were denying them space, and if they were going to play, we're really going to play across the park rather than wanting to hurt us. Yeah,
listen, they're a good team and they're experienced at this level, and we're just trying to find a system today that would help us, and put them in areas where they don't really want to play and they can't really hurt us, and for all maybe the play they had in our half, or we've got caught on sticky bounce of the ball or whatever, and they kind of capitalised on that, but they never really hurted us I don't think, and we just kind of grew into the game, and listen, we get a goal out of nothing, but we get it because Uzi chases something down and a mix up, and he does well to finish it, and I don't think he'll win any goal of the season competitions, but it settles us down, and then after that we have a brilliant chance when 1-on-1 and the keeper makes a brilliant save. So you're right, we grew into the game, but we've got to respect the opposition and an experienced team at this level, full of good pros, and I say once we kind of settle down, I thought we looked decent.
Yeah, sure. And for the second goal, I think Alan's determination and precision of pass as well to put it through to Robbo was something really special, and we're starting to kind of get used to seeing this Robbo doing what he does and putting it away.
Yeah, it's brilliant play from Alan, because he stops kind of probably a counter attack from them when he wins the ball and steps in and drives forward then, and just really puts us on the front foot again, going back to being positive, do something positive, and he plays in John's. It's a brilliant run then on the outside of him by Danny Hanlon, and we're saying play Danny, do you know what I mean? He scored a hat-trick in midweek, but listen, John's a goal scorer and he cuts inside and he scores, so listen, he's justified in what he's doing, and it does then we're comfortable after that. They've one chance, I think probably they should score, the boy puts it over the bar, but other than that I thought we managed it quite well, and just kind of killed the game, and maybe had a couple of counter attacks ourselves where we didn't really get out and out of, but there was just kill the game then. It's something we spoke about, just not being too open, not being a basketball game sometimes, so credit to the players for managing that.
Yeah, and was it your thought, I guess, you win today, you pop up over Clyde and they drop down a place, we're now sitting in 4th?
I'll always put the expectation on players, and to go and take that and rise to it, not be afraid of it. So whether it's coming up and could we win the playoffs last year. Well, go and rise up to that expectation. Go and embrace it and see what you can do. And it was talked about. Listen, if you can win today, it'll be a brilliant start for us and put us back maybe in those playoff places, and just kind of take a big step forward in this league. And I thought we did that and really stood up to the challenge today, which is really pleasing.
In terms of the back, I thought Much's handling today was magnificent, and also Jack Bryden as well played particularly well.
Yeah, excellent Robbie. Probably going back a couple of weeks, Alloway was the same, positive, get on the front foot, go and claim things, and I'd rather a goalkeeper that he's coming. Is he coming, is he not? And Jack just probably in a more natural position, more comfortable, and did his job really well today. So listen, loads of pleasing performances out there. You put them all together and we get a great result.
Can you bring us up to date with the substitutions that you had to make, 2 through injury?
Yeah.
I think that was Del Ferrier and Jack. No,
Del Ferrier just felt he got a bit of a kick, nothing too serious, and Jack, just the way he landed, just felt he jarred his heel a little bit, and they put in a hell of a shift. But I say, going back to, we have the squad there, if we can change it, we can put players on. Don't feel we're weakening it, experienced players that can see out the game. So no, there's nothing there that's going to be kind of any effect kind of going into next week. There's a couple of boys in Innes or whatever putting a hell of a shift, or Uzi shift, where you can just freshen legs and kind of keep the same standards right the way through the league.
Yeah, sure. Okay, thanks very much, Alan, and enjoy the weekend.
Cheers, thank you.
Cheers.